Oh god, this fucking hair is like getting a little bit dry on me. All right. So I might have spelled this live stream name wrong, and there probably is no description, but it's like, please subscribe. Like you made sure there was no rodents in the house you were about to buy. I think that's it. You know, just the same way you would make sure, like, if you were to buy a house, there was no fucking rodents. Subscribe that easily. Thank you. Make damn sure there's no rodents and then subscribe, you know? Or if you don't have a house and you're not looking to buy a house, think of it like reverse linear time. Like you already bought the house, but linear time hasn't proven it yet. So just subscribe anyway. And that way, when the house does arrive and you're ready to buy it, you make sure there's no rodents, you're already subscribed. How about that? Just a quick smoke test. I don't know, probably won't come across any topics. Just, you know, I'm hyperactive. I have to do videos or something to maintain sanity and shit like that. So, yeah, if I don't do videos and I don't get my point across, it's hard to maintain sanity. So I just did a video and it was just titled about King Cobra sucks motherfucking dick, but it wasn't titled that, but it might as well have been. And yeah, you know, if you know, I do feel he sent some people over of his own fruition, meaning people that he's already friends with, just to give me dislikes because he thinks there's some comradeship or something with them. But in reality, those guys have taken on lots of hate as a result of being associated with him. So their comradeship is meaningless. It has done nothing for them. Has done nothing for them. Sure, if there's some people who have made some possible gains, but you know that's great. But in the meantime, just look at the kind of, you know, even as friends. I mean, they're fucking questionable at the very least. Questionable, kind of, as in, you know, like the only reason why I would deliver respect to somebody who couldn't even shoot a 22 is just because he tried to act like he knew how to shoot a 22, and that would be it. But basically, he had to have his friend show him how to shoot the fucking pistol. So he didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. Fucking hilarious. And then he tries to tell everybody how to be a gender, have gender equality. Look, man, they already got all the rights they need, man. And plus killing babies on top of it. So that ain't cool. But, oh, well, let's just keep plugging their more rights for them. You know, when in fact what they're doing is they're giving women the right to murder, and guys don't have that right to murder. A guy cannot fucking kill somebody, but a woman can't. Oh, but it's not a somebody. Well, guess what? If I was an embryo and I had a choice between life or death, and I just, you know, check mark the one that says I'd rather live, that's probably the one I would check mark. Yeah. The one that says I want to live, please don't kill me. Thank you. But anyway, so that's why I don't plug women's rights, because they already got all the rights they need. They've already come out of the darkness, and they now, in fact, are back in the darkness by killing babies. So full circle, I guess. That's what that is. Full circle. I mean, granted, if somebody's raped or something, you know, the frustration makes them want to kill the baby. But the truth of the matter, God wouldn't approve of even that. I don't think if God existed, that is, he would even approve of that. He'd be like, no, look, it was wrong the way it happened, went down, but you're not allowed to kill my babies. So even though you were raped, it's somehow or another, it was supposed to happen, and that life is supposed to happen, regardless of what you think. And, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, the complications of raising a child, nobody has the money, or some people don't have the money, they don't have the finances, they don't have this, they don't have that. Guess what? They're lazy motherfuckers then. Lazy motherfuckers. That's it. Fucking lazy. They don't want to do shit. They just want to complain and kill things. You know, fuck you. You know, I mean, if a guy was allowed to kill babies, I think, you know, that would be illegal. So a woman is allowed to do it. Why? Because she's carrying it only. That's bullshit. Makes no fucking sense. Of course, you can sit there and say, well, we kill animals all day long and eat them. It's like, well, yeah, don't even go into that with me because I already feel a connection with my animal friends. But I would never eat a dog. Matter of fact, it can cause psychological problems. I think about the animals we kill. If you think about it long enough, it will cause you psychological problems because you realize you're doing something that, even though you need certain enzymes and stuff that is in animals to be healthy, but it doesn't come with fucking mental stability. Knowing that all the time, yeah, you can just eat chicken wings till you die and fucking T-bone steaks and enjoy. But if you have a conscience, it will bother you. It will also unhinge you and you'll become psychologically inappropriate with your own thinking processes. At that point, you might even deviate and try to become a vegan or a vegetarian or something. Well, maybe you think it's better than what you are, but at that time, you are going to be having less nutrition. You're going to there's only so much nutrition gained by being fucking vegan. You can't get the same enzymes you do in animal fats and proteins and all that stuff. So, it can cause you to become crazy, to fucking think about it. And I've become a vegan before. I think I was like into it for a couple of years, maybe a little longer. It was difficult. And, way too much soy came my direction just because for when you're trying to be a vegan, you're looking for anything that'll fill you up. And sometimes soy, as garbage as it is, you want to eat it anyway, just because it'll fill you up a little quicker and it's cheaper than all the other vegan shit. But once they mix it, the soy into salads and stuff like that, and then that shit's back to being expensive because all the shit they added to it. I'll be right back. I don't care if anyone jumps in or not. This is just me doing my thing. That's it. Yeah, I just got to unplug my pipe a little. It's a little clogged. Hello. How are you, buddy? How are you, buddy? So despite the fact that I'm, getting the views increased, some subscribers, it's really not helping my channel too much because people don't want to hear my extremely, what you want to call, direct opinions, because it just fucking goes up against them like a wall because they got that PC culture thing built into them. Like they're supposed to be smart, but really they're just confined to like sheep, cows, if you will, and they don't realize it. It's even confined their mind from thinking outside into other directions, but yet they think they have an open mind. But that's what brainwash is. It makes you think you have decision-making capabilities just like anyone else, and your decisions are righteous. But in reality, you're strictly brainwashed. Within the confines of reality, brainwashed. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Hey, you got your heater over there, man. That's awesome, bro. Got your heater over there, boo. Yeah, it's nice and warm with that heater. Big boy, you big dog. Oh, uh-oh. You gonna beat me up? Yeah. All right, Bubba. You good boy. And I have the freedom to do it, till YouTube cancels me, right? Up until the time YouTube cancels me. And I wouldn't use my magic to keep myself on YouTube or to give me more subscribers, but hey, what can I say? If it starts happening, maybe it is my magic, okay? Maybe it is from a conjure I made while I was sleeping. You'll never know, will you? If it ever happened. If it ever happens. And of course, people will try to keep people from going to you. What they'll do is they'll go to other people's channel and make shit up, hopefully keeping you from being a subscriber or giving likes and stuff like that, because they're so desperate for attention they never got. So it's, oh well. Hi, Bubba. Why don't you change your position? Why are you up here? Trying to grill with me up here? And you also got to realize a lot of these trolls are actually on ice, and some of them smoke the fucking fake marijuana, um, bath salts, and all that bullshit. That's what the problem. A lot of people don't realize is a lot of these people are just derelicts of society, defects of society. They become so defective that they admit they're defective at some point to themselves, and then they realize that they still don't like to be called defective, though. Hey, get back up in there, man. Get your shit up there, bro. Come on, stay up in your crib. Stay up there. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. There. Lay there. Stay up there. And some people got such pride in their own country that it, it it makes them unable to communicate with somebody who has what you might call an eccentric, exaggerated viewpoint, but not exaggerated. Only to you is it exaggerated in the sense that there are very strong opinions that no one else is willing to talk about. And I believe COVID is a biological terrorist act, not by China, though. Probably more like Obama. Yeah. So people just don't like that. When I say shit like that, just it rubs them the wrong way, even if they hate Obama themselves, because I'm coming out and just saying it flat out and with no proof or nothing, just because I'm a warlock, right? Yeah, because I'm a fucking warlock. Anyway, just doing a quick live. And sometimes when it's dead on my channel, I kind of enjoy it because it reminds me of when I first started my channel and I didn't have to worry about if it was a thing where I would even ever get subscribers or if I had to do too much, what I call the anarchy of putting advertising your shit on Instagram, Twitter. I call that anarchy because it's just like, man, it's like at that point, then you're just giving your time for stupid shit, trying to get people to come to your channel. No, that ain't me. Nope. I ain't fucking gonna sit there and try to open a million different kinds of messengers to people or communication apps to somehow that is going to be my perfect advertisement. No, I don't. This isn't a billboard. I'm not a billboard. I'm not a fucking advertisement. I just I do my videos and that's it. That is the only advertisement I do. And if there were commercials on here, you guys wouldn't like me as much anyway. Because then you'd have to, maybe you would. I don't know. That's the thing. People are conditioned to watch commercials these days. They really don't understand somebody who has a YouTube channel with no commercials. Despite how many they have or not. For instance, Jericho Green, I don't even think he gets monetized at all, and he's got almost 300,000 subs. And fucking he don't care either. Because why? Because he's a fucking, he's not trying to turn YouTube into a job. He's doing it because he's trying to get a message out. And that's kind of why I did it too. A little bit of sarcasm here and there injected, a little bit of rudeness injected, a little bit of, modesty injected in my videos. Sometimes a lot of modesty in my videos. Anything that will make me feel like I made a point that was good in reference to somebody that may have not been treated right on YouTube or something else, and then that's my YouTube channel. I don't have to go and sit there and do news stories for you like Charlton, 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 or no, it's CHARLTON. That's how it's spelled. And he made a couple channels, like anyone, he started getting a few trolls too. But the truth of the matter is, man, the dude's just trying to be an independent news person. I shouldn't really diss him or anything, but it's kind of like something that's not too popular these days, fucking news, at least in my view, unless it's like a plane crash on the highway or something that's real live time. It's within the same time that you're watching it, almost live, maybe a second, 10-second delay. Other than that, I have no interest. I have no fucking interest in news. Most of it's contrived to sound a certain way, to manipulate it. And Trump was right about that. So, he just calls it fake news. I just call it, contorted from, one aspect to another. And it's no guarantee the main aspect was correct. So it doesn't even mean the main aspect was correct, but they'll contort it to fit their party line. Whatever news story there is, and they'll make it contorted to fit their party line. So I can't stand the news, just like Trump. I can't stand the news. Like I said, unless it's like a live plane crash, something in real time, something that I know for sure isn't faked, something like that. Like on my old YouTube channel, I fucking videotaped on Octavital Forsage a car crash. No, it was a plane crash on the highway. And initially it got some views kind of quick, but nothing outrageous, but it did quite a few views pretty quickly. But that was real time. I saw the plane crash. I didn't see it crash, but I saw the aftermath, which is good enough. And then I knew for sure that would probably be a good video to make, because that's even the news didn't get that plane crash. I was still smoking. The news didn't even have a chance to do a report on it. So of course, yeah, I like real-time news that hasn't been articulated and dragged into a position that will be politically correct for some and not for others or whatever. No, I don't like the news unless it's real time. So now I made that point, I might just fart, but I don't have a fart. Once in a while, I get like 3 or 4 or 5 in to my stream, and then they dive out because I'm calling myself a warlock and shit. Well, guess what? I'm a real warlock. Okay, I'm a real fucking warlock. I am a real warlock. Something like this. This thing's got dust all over it, but like not quite like this, but something that would look like this in a movie. As a warlock, that's kind of what I am. I just don't look like this. Let me go wash this off. All right. All right. So this is my warlock, okay? This is my warlock. Now you might say, well, is that a rag top? Oh, they all wore rag tops back then, okay? It wasn't just Arabs. They all fucking wore those. Oh, my dog will knock it over if I put it there. Maybe I should put it like right here. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. Now, let's see what happens when we turn these off. Is that oh. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, well, it doesn't look that great, but maybe I should put this one on. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll put it right here. Yeah, it's not bad. I like that. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have some people that have, you know, I don't know, I'd call it kind of like a stupidity, dark heart, which they're stupid because they're kind of dark, and they just don't get it. You know, they just don't get it. In life, they don't get it. They're where they are from pure luck that they're even alive, so that they're even still on the planet, just from sheer luck of the draw, kind of like luck of the draw of the cards. You know, they're dark. I'm not dark. I'm a good warlock, but I have a mean streak. And no, Harry Potter, don't even come into it. Nor does the bearded guy in the fucking Harry Potter movie. I don't even know who the fuck that was supposed to. Any of those warlocks with beards and long hair, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know? On TV, that is. The supposed warlocks of TV. Yeah, of TV. Well, they're only warlocks in as far as a movie goes, which is fictional, but nonetheless, they got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. But they tried. They tried to talk about, and then they made it popular for TV. You know, being a warlock and how it is to be a warlock and on TV. But no, it's not. It's not like that. Oh. And then I got this. Tobacco. I don't smoke tobacco, but I don't mind a little of it. I don't get addicted to it. But you still hungry, Five? Okay. Hold up, man. Hold up. What do you want? You out of food over there? These awesome treats, Five, but you have to eat them. You have to eat them. Should I? Should I do that? Should I mix all these in with that cheese? Hold on, Five. Come on. Okay. No cheese. Oh, all right, Mama. Got lots of cheese in here. Okay? All kinds of cheese in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, whoever's in, man, cheers. Even if you're a troll, we can always be friends again. You know, just be nice, cooperate, and I'll decide if I'm gonna come after you or not for my, you know, whatever it is I like to do as a warlock. That's simple. And it's just started getting a little cool out, and that's it. Just a little cool out right now. Not no big. It's not a big deal, but I'm putting this on because this is outdoors right here. My room's in there. And I just burned. You know what? I didn't even have to use my nose trimmer because I just burned nose hairs out. Or maybe there's a piece. That might have been a real piece of hair. Cheers. What's up? 3 in. Okay. Peace, man. What up? Yo, you can talk. You don't have to be shy here. I'm a nice guy to most people until you start fucking with me, and then we can just take care of it other ways. But yeah, you know, it's all good. It's all good. Let me put this fucking. I should put this down. Maybe I should keep it up like that. Come here, Five. Come on, Bubba. Did you eat it all? Eat your dinner. Oh. Did you eat it all, Five? I gotta go check and see if he's eating this shit. Can't really see from here because I got a green light, a purple light there, often referred to as a black light, and stuff like that. I do want to do this. I want to put my little this thing so it shines more from that light. Maybe I could change the location of the light. That's a good idea. Yeah, I could put it over there. No, it looks better over there. It looks better over there. I'll just keep it there. So real warlocks go after people like King Cobra JFS. And real warlocks do go after a few other warlocks. They're not really warlocks. They're only by name warlocks, meaning they call themselves a warlock. But I'll call them warlock for the sake of argument and just say, hey, man, just for slandering warlocks, I'll come after you for that shit, you know? I'll come over and I'll say hello to Casper and I'll shake hands with you whether you like it or not. How about that? I'll force you to shake my hand. How about that? And then you force you to like me. How about that? I'll force you to like me. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean, technically it would be like a warlock's version of a bitch slap, but I mean, you take it any way you want. But a warlock's version isn't a real bitch slap, so get that off your mind. It's better, actually. It's way better. So now that you know that you have a potential bitch slap coming up from a warlock, what do you have to say for yourself, King Cobra JFS? What do you have to say for yourself? You know, a warlock's bitch slap doesn't look like a normal bitch slap, but we still call it a bitch slap. What do you think about that? Are you happy now that you got evicted? Are you happy now that, no, I know you're not happy about it, but I mean, can you make yourself happy about it since you believe in the devil? Since you believe in the devil, all that negative shit should make you proud. You should be proud you got evicted. Side by side with the devil, and everything the devil wants is complete despair. Of course, they say, fake God stuff will say he'll give you anything you want. Actually, what he does is just the polar opposite, but that's what the religious people want you to think. Because they want you to think there's potential in being evil. I don't know why. That's just the stupidity of religion. Fucking acting like somehow or another acting, in accordance with quote fake devil is going to somehow get you some kind of, he's going to give you everything you want. If that was the case, every criminal would fucking be a multi-billionaire. So it's already proven by proxy it's wrong. So that proves, first of all, that God doesn't exist. If that was the case, if based on that, you can also assume that the devil is also fake, because you're supposed to believe in God before the devil, right? Me, I don't believe in the devil first, and then I don't believe in God second, because at least second, I respect, at least people trying to be good, but I definitely don't believe in the devil, because that's a scare tactic. A scare tactic designed by religion to keep people supposedly, well, not supposedly, but fruition in line, and it doesn't really work. It's it's almost like a rigged way to try to keep humanity in tow, but reality says, hey man, this is all bullshit. It's all bullshit to believe in all this stupid shit. And in the meantime, what it does, it makes people feel like they've achieved moral compasses and all this shit, but it's also fake. So think about it that way. All you have to really do is become moral. You don't really have to be following anything to become moral. That's the number one brainwash tool right there. If somebody says they're going to train you to be moral right off the bat, you already know they're full of shit, because that's kind of logistical. That's simple. That's easy to figure out. It's not fucking rocket science to fucking act cool to people. Okay? So, I mean, and, when I say that, it means, all right, let's see who's talking here. No, I don't believe in any of it, Rob. I only am happy you voted for Trump. Thanks, man. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't believe in the devil first. I don't believe in God second. That's how I like to say it. I only discount the devil first, and then I discount the belief in God second. Okay? It's a brainwash mechanism. No, I don't. Look, number one, I don't even get along with most atheists. They look. I say what I say. They say what they say, and then the rest become gay, because they are the ones that follow any of that shit. I'm sorry, man. Did I say that, Rob? Sorry, man. I know you're not gay, but I'm just saying. I'm not gonna fucking put up with that shit. I am not about that shit. I don't believe in any kind of contoured fucking behavior cults. Okay. I already am contoured. I'm contoured for my interests. And you know what? If you want to call it selfish, good for you. But it's me. It's open-mindedness. It's simple. I'm open-minded about things. Does it now? What I could cuss the devil. Hey, if the devil exists, I'll fucking make him suck my dick right here on my fucking live stream. I'll beat him over the head, make him suck my dick. Now, if he didn't like that, don't you think he would have done something about it? If he has control over the human population, like supposedly God made him. No, no, you're not. No, you're not. What is the wrong way according to each individual? It's always going to be skewed to another interest, a desire. For instance, Rob, I know you've done a lot of bad things and you have guilt complexes for it. Well, I don't have any guilt complexes for the things I did wrong, because I got over it. I got past it. I don't do wrong things like that anymore. It's moral compasses don't need direction from some motherfucker, okay? And like I said, I'd beat the devil over the head. I'd fucking call him every name in the book. Fuck you, you fucking faggot, if he was around. I'd fucking bitch slap him right in front of you. And would he be able to do anything about it? No, because he has no power. If he exists, he is just a fucking human like us. And the same with God. God was a terraformer. My belief is God is a terraformer. The devil is actually, if you want to call him Lucifer, right, was actually a worker, just like you would hire at a job place. His contract got cut off, and people got misconstrued and thought it was a god and a fucking devil. And no, the God created the world, not in like it says 6 days and 7 nights or whatever the fuck, or 7 days and 6 nights or whatever. It's a terraforming thing. They did it by terraforming, and they can manipulate linear time. This is my belief, man, whether you believe it or not. They can manipulate linear time to make it seem like we got all these fossils and shit. In reality, those fossils, those were fucking artificially created. They turned creatures into rock that they were checking out for their own interests. And eventually they decided to move on to another creature, another animal. And they said, okay, turn those ones into rock if we're going to use the new ones. Like that. That's how I believe this, why we're here, man. I know you're just going to think I'm completely out there, dude, but, I get intuition. I got intuition. I got intuition that converts into psychic power. I am a fucking warlock. Yeah, well, look, it doesn't have to do with religion. I don't believe in God, the devil, or prophets. How about that? 3 of them. I don't believe in God, the devil, or prophets. But it starts with the devil. I don't believe in the devil. Then I don't believe in God. And then I don't believe in prophets. That's how I do my fucking thinking. No, it's not. Scientology does not have the same belief, and I'm not a Scientologist. Their beliefs are also different. I'm not getting hostile. I'm explaining to you in simplistic format that I'm not a Scientologist. I don't get into Scientology. As a matter of fact, I saw a group of Scientologists before I moved out here at a motel, and they look like they're trying to get ready to recruit me. And I'm like, no, man, I'm a singular fucking secular thinker. Whatever's on your mind is not on mine. And if it's similar, that's your luck. That's just pure luck. That's what God said. He says that'll be your playground. You'll be able to do stuff in real time. And he hasn't done shit. Supposedly, that's what supposedly it's his playground, right? But see, none of that shit really makes any sense, because if that was the case, the devil would be wreaking havoc in plain as day. And if, look, I look at it like this. There were giants, but they were fucking terraformers. They have different sizes of humans. That's simple. That's what I believe. Yeah, I do. Exactly. And I won't let somebody that is in a format with a bunch of other people, no, because I'm a secular thinker. Matter of fact, I try to go away from people that try to get me involved with community efforts, because I feel I'm secular compared to them. I don't have any interests that they have. No, you may have guilt complexes over the things you've done. Okay, well, if that's the case and you killed somebody and they deserved it, that would mean technically that you don't believe in God then, because God wouldn't be about that. So technically, you're already admitting that you're a closet atheist there, Rob. I know that it has nothing to do with a religion, but I just made a point that you didn't answer me to, and that is you just said if somebody you killed deserved it. Well, let's see. Explain further. Was it self-defense? If not, then how did they deserve it? According to God, if it's not self-defense, then they could not possibly have deserved it. Because according to God, you're not supposed to kill people unless you're preserving your life for righteousness. And, so that would have to be defense of your life. Well, I know. Look, man, I'm not that complicated. I'm very simplistic, but I come off complicated to people because they don't want to jump out of their little world that they built up all these years. Their parents told them, "Hey, believe in God, believe in the devil. Go if you want to, you can go to church, but it's not about religion. You can make your own altered house and do your own thing at your house, but I don't believe in God." So that wouldn't happen. Now, in the past, I used to give my friend trouble for not believing in God. I said, wouldn't you rather be safer than sorry to believe in God, just in case there is a hell? And then I got smart and said, none of it's fucking for real. It's all fake. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, Rob. Yeah, no, Rob. Look, man. The reason why I can get along with somebody that I could get along with somebody that I think is a mobster. I could get along with somebody that's a thorough criminal. I can even be friends with them. But the point of the thing is, I'm not doing that kind of thing because I have morals. I know. I don't fuck with any of that stuff. I feel like I'm closed in. I've had an experience in church that was extremely interesting. Once, and I don't want to really. I shouldn't talk about it, but maybe I should since there's three in. Uh, dude, ghosts and cats. Hi, I just saw you. Look, man. I was in church once when I was in Vegas. I was a believer in God then, and I was needing help because uh, I was giving all my money, gambling money, to my sister to hold, and but she wasn't going to give any back to me because that was the rule. So I would run out of money. I ain't gonna lie, I bought some fucking crack rock and whatnot. I spent a shitload of my money, and then I ended up broke. Okay. And then when I ended up broke, I fucking turned to God because I was still a believer in God. So I went to church, and then when I was in the church, I was just sitting there, and listen to this shit. Uh, a lady, I recognized her voice, said, "How dare you come into church dressed like that?" I did have a chain on my wallet. You know how I used to dress, Rob, right? Hold on. Chill on the chat for a second. And I fucking heard her voice say, "How dare you come in?" I turned around. I knew it was her. As soon as I turned around, she was not talking, even though her mouth was. I mean, the sound of her voice was still going, but her mouth was not moving. But she was looking directly at me, almost as if she could tell and sense that I sensed that she was thinking it out in her head. It came out loud. Okay. So whatever happened, it gave me power to see through this person. This is why I'm a warlock. Hold on, just listen. And so, and she could very well have been a witch. So just listen to me, okay? Because witches do exist. They're just not evil. They're just, they're fucking. Just listen. I ain't gonna go to chat right now. Okay. Well, ghosts and cats. Cool. Cool. So look. All I'm saying is, after that, somebody said freak, and I had to turn around again. And now that said freak like three times. Okay. Now hold on. When I turned around, it was still saying freak, and I saw the person was looking at me, and then he looked away right away. And when he did that, I knew it was that guy. Now, it was a little hard to discern whether it was his voice or not at the time, but I'm pretty sure it was. And so whatever happened, it was a what do you call somehow it was somebody was enlightening me to what people were really was on their mind, despite the fact I was trying to get saved. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, that was the devil." No, it was actually somebody letting me know that these people are fucking fake. They're not for real, and they're assholes. So, yeah, Rob, you're funny, man, because you're a little older than me, and your parents really ingrained that shit into you. When you're growing up. That's that's what you were just ingrained with it so strongly, and because you're Italian, you're smart, but you're a little bit stubborn on the Italian side. In that you don't want to admit to something because it might hurt your ego, Rob. I understand. All right, bro. Peace out, Rob. Okay, cool. Uh, Ghosts and cats. I don't know who you're talking to, Rob or me, but um, you know, I'm an intuition and psychic delver. That makes me by proxy a warlock. If you don't know how warlocks operate. They also can manipulate their brain outside of their own energy field, which is within the confines here, supposedly. That is what a warlock does. Yeah, and witches exist too. Female witches, warlocks that are female. Same thing, witches. So like I'm not saying though I believe in any of the dark shit, okay? I believe the people that say they worship Satan and shit are just ignorant. They're not really they're not witches or warlocks. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I remember your name, Ghosts and Cats. I was looking at it the whole time. I was going, I remember this person. Oh, okay. Tamara Wolf. Yeah, Tamara. Oh my God. Florida, right? Tamara Wolf, right? Aren't you from Florida? Am I right about that, or could I be? Oh, really? Interesting, Tamara. It's interesting. Glad to see you again. I can't believe that you have come back. No, I thought for some reason you took a dislike to me. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think I remember you being a resident of the state of Florida, but I don't want to give it up too much. Other than that, oh, really? Okay. Well, it wasn't Florida. Okay, that's all good. Tamara Wolf. Oh shit! Yeah, I could have sworn you were Florida. No, never, no reason. Okay, I could have sworn you were doing a video going down. It looked like tropical, like Florida. Oh, okay, yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Tamara. Well, yeah, I could be disliked easy though, because I go off on my rants. I mean, I can get some people jostled. Okay, cool. Hey, by the way, do you know Shoestring? Hobo Shoestring? I remember you, Tamara. Okay, well, my friend Brenda is from Pittsburgh. Well, she's from Pennsylvania, not Pittsburgh. Okay. No, I could have sworn one time you did a video, Tamara, that you were driving down, looked like you were in Florida. And I remember the microwave towers were showing up about every, you know, they were pretty close together. And I think I commented about it, but I don't know, was that you or not? It was looking a little bit like it could have been West Virginia, but it was flat. It was flat. It wasn't, it wasn't mountainous. So it doesn't look like West Virginia, but, and I could be wrong. My memory fails. Yeah, maybe it was somebody else, Tamara, but I remember what your pic used to look like. You had a dark tan, I think. But I even said, I even said to you because you had a dark tan, right? Am I right? Just answer that one because then I'll know for sure it was you, Tamara. I know because I remember that you had a dark tan on your pic, on your avatar. Am I right? Oh, okay. Well, Tamara, I remember your name. I remember your name. But so where? Oh yeah, Tamara. Wait a minute, Tamara. Now I know who you are, Tamara Wolf. I know who you are. Wait a minute. It was a while ago, Tamara. But you know what? I know who you are now, Tamara. Oh, it was a long time ago. I remember you were arguing with your husband, or your husband was abusing you, or something. It may have been, yeah. It may have been 2 years ago. I think you've had three channels. Am I right? And this is the third one. But I do know that you were having an argument with your husband, and somehow or another you showed back up, and you had a different avatar, and your name was. Oh, okay. Well, didn't you have legal issues with some boyfriend or husband about? Okay, well, whatever. It's all good. I remember your name, Tamara Wolf. So I do remember the name, and I do remember talking to you, quite frankly. Definitely. I know. I do remember you. Tamara Wolf is a name I couldn't forget. The the last name is hard to forget. So what have you been up to? What you been up to? Anything? You were going through some stuff. Tell me about that. Tell me about the stuff you were going through. Tell me about the stuff you were going through because earlier you said you were going through some stuff. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Thank you, Tamara. And we don't have to go on, but I guess it was pretty hectic. Whatever it was pretty hectic. It wasn't a thing you want to talk about. So I get it. And I appreciate you coming by. I mean, if you have to leave now, it's cool. Oh, really? By cops? Or, I mean, gang stalk usually refers to cops. You got criminal affiliations? Are you associated with like criminal elements by no fault of your own? In other words, just in between? Uh huh. Wow. What woman? You know what? I remember this stuff. See, I remember you talking about this on your videos and you were making them private only or something, right? But a couple of them came out and they weren't private. I remember you. Yes. What do you mean swatted? You mean called this, tried to get the SWAT on her, on this person? Do the cops even, like, are they going along with it? Okay, well, all right, so you're probably not allowed to talk about too much. You're probably not allowed to. Sounds in depth. Really? I remember this. I remember now. I remember, and you were doing private videos occasionally too, making them private. But you were trying to get a message out to somebody, and you were. It almost seemed like you were pleading for help. But oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh Tamara, I remember you now. Tamara, no, I totally remember when you had the, yeah, you long hair. You have the long hair. You went on a date. You went on a date. You're funny. No, I remember you went on a date with a guy on one of your videos at the restaurant, and you have a cat, and yeah, that's why it says ghosts and cats. But you did have a different name for your channel before. And then Tamara Wolf, he's inside. Tamara, you're welcome to say anything anytime, man. All right. Cheers for coming in too. I am going to end the stream now because my back is starting to bother me, but I'm happy you came in and it helped my stream. And thanks for giving me a like. I really appreciate it, um, Tamara. You can come by anytime. I know who you are now. Yeah, he is, but he doesn't always want to lay up by me. He makes his own choices. Well, the bears, they stand their ground against the dog, but if a dog starts nipping at their backside, they won't. That was a cool vid. I hope you're doing well. Other than that, I hope everything else is working out for you, and I hope you find some solace in the person that are sick because it sounds pretty in depth. The bear just ran off, just like you saw in the video. I mean, I was just screaming at it to get it nervous, create an anxiety for the bear. Yeah, it was. It was shot like a week later. They euthanize them when they start breaking into houses. They euthanize the bears. In Colorado, in Grand Junction, Colorado, in 2017, they killed like 168, 178 bears. The same reason, because they break into houses. Yes and no. I mean, some of these people just have to have bear-proof homes, but because they don't, we have to kill them all. It's ridiculous. It's nice to see you though, Tamara. I appreciate it. I remember going to your videos and everything now. And I know exactly who you are. You had the long brown hair with the ponytail. Peace out. End of the stream. Cheers.